Howdy! So today is the day. I am summiting the Big Ben, the Beinn Nibheis. I was here the other day when I first came up from my NC from Essex, but it was torrential rain, foggy. It was the worst conditions known to man. I was here on a whim. I just got there just because I was going up that route on the west and thought, well, maybe climb, but it wasn't the time. So I kind of ended up going past Nevis and went to the west coast, went to Arasag and some beautiful parts on the west. But yeah, the last few days have been not great weather, quite grey. But yeah, I actually ordered a parcel, funny enough, for my shower. Two. I got one when I first came here, and the other one was delayed. So when I went to the coast for an hour, the other parcel came. So I actually had a moment where I had to drive an hour back to Fort William and pick up the parcel. So I thought, oh, okay, I'll go back. And then the weather has turned, so it was a lovely sunny day yesterday. So now picked up my parcel and I'm back at Ben Nevis, and it's beautiful. Today is a blue day, so it's going to be lovely. So it's a perfect time to go. I've got to go up. I'm here now. The weather's good. This is the time to go. So here is my ascent. So here we go. I'm ready. I've just packed my bag. I'm doing the mountain path, which is the classic route really. It's the first time up there, straight up and down. 5 hours if you're fit, 10 hours if you're not fit apparently, so we'll see. So hopefully about 6 hours. And yeah, I should hopefully get a clear view, and I will be the tallest man, the highest man in the UK. So stay tuned, here comes the journey. Right, we are out. So yeah, it's a lovely park up here. It's literally right at the base, and you're next to the famous Ben Nevis Inn, which is just there. It's just past here, so you can go and get food, which is kind of a tradition for when you descend from Nevis to go, and if you want some food or a beer or something like that. But yeah, I'll be cutting through the road, and it will link onto the main road, because there's a main car park which people start the summit on. This is actually a bit shorter, it cuts out a little bit. And then you end up going on the mountain path, which is a normal one. But look at this today. Perfect day for it. Beautiful views. And it's time to climb. So wish me luck. But yeah, gorgeous. Okay, so I found the path, so it's the main path, and Ben Nevis is obviously in front of me, so beautiful mountain range already. It's really good on the base, but at the moment we are quite clear. So the thing with Nevis is it's hardly ever clear at the summit. It's one of the most cloudiest summits in the UK, so if I do get it clear, I've got a feeling I might. I've just got a feeling. That's why I'm running off this morning. It's 8 in the morning, so we might be lucky. Let's see. So yeah, a little thing with Nevis is, I think Nevis, I don't know if it's the only Munro that's over 4,000 feet. Because I know a Munro is any mountain that's 3,000 plus, isn't it? For the Scottish, who know. But yeah, I think Snowdon's like 3,500, isn't it? I did Skiddaw the other day, which was 3.1, just about. But yeah, so I think Nevis is 4.1. But I don't know if there's any other 4,000s. I haven't really looked, but I think definitely Nevis goes into the 4,000, so that is obviously why it's the highest. So that will be my first 4,000 foot climb. But yeah, it's quite relentless here, because even though the mountain path is the main path everyone goes up, it doesn't mean it's easy. I think all paths to Nibheis are quite hard, because it's just always uphill. So it's quite a leg burner, basically. But I think it's okay. It's just people that maybe real novice. And it's definitely practice to do some other peaks and stuff before you just try and tackle that. But, and weather conditions, it can be very variable here. But like I say, it's a good morning anyway. So we might have a cloudless summit, but very rare. Let's see. Some nice little stairs here. Yeah, it's quite a direct path, but it's a beautiful path. This is the view really. I've got my wide screen on, so you can kind of capture the feeling of the climb. There's a couple of people in front of me. I think it's good, nice and early. But as you can see there's clouds. So it's a place where clouds gather. But it is blue, so it's a blue day. It is sunny, but we'll see. The chance of it being clear, as I say, can be rare. But we can only hope, eh? So yeah, I think the usual. I've got myself to the t-shirt, because obviously it's a nice day and it's hot and I'm ascending, so I don't need to wear any waterproofs, but it's very advised, as the summit can be a whole different landscape. So obviously I've got a jumper. I have got a waterproof big jacket, but what I've been doing this kind of road trip is I've got this thick hoodie I wear, which is quite tight, and I've got this waterproof sort of thing that goes over the top of that, which is like it's not even a coat, it's just like an over thing. I feel it's quite lightweight, but it will deal with enough if it starts, you know, peeing down, basically. So for now, it's back to t-shirt mode. So yeah, so nice sort of stone path. It's getting a little bit more sort of random, I suppose, with these bits coming in, but still not too crazy. Just sort of following the path. But yeah, I'm in April now, so obviously there's a lot of snow that can be up there, especially in the winter time, obviously. But now it's kind of the perfect time, late April through to October really, where it's thawed out, so it should be pretty straightforward. I think that's it really with the leg burner. It's just, you know, steep stairs, go on for about 3 miles I think, so you just gotta, that's where your fitness comes in. Luckily I did 25-mile skidoo the other day, which was probably my hardest walk. I think it's helped me with my fitness, getting back into the swing. But there wasn't really any path, because I went up a different route to skidoo. So for me that was actually harder, as I was just going up a hill, where this is just a staircase really. But beautiful, absolutely stunning. sun is just beaming in my face. It just popped out. Follow the sun to the summit. It's glorious when you see that. Hopefully we get that clear sun at the top. That would be such a extra bonus for today. But yeah, it's just Stairmaster here, zigzagging across. It literally zigzags. Everyone's coming up, so but it's pretty straightforward, really. Yeah, it's just one of those really. If you don't like stairs, then you might struggle. But I suppose, well, if you don't like uphill, why would you be climbing mountains? I've got a nice sweat on anyway, but I'm just keeping pace. I'm not stopping yet. Any breaks, I'm just going to see. I'm going to do a good start. And then I might just have a little bit of water, and we'll go from there. So every time you turn a corner, it's just another big staircase. Got to keep ploughing on. Don't stop those legs. Pumping. There's going to be a lot of video of stairs. I'll just sort of show how much it is that really. But again, it's weird. I've got something about stairs. I can just keep going. The other day I was doing Glencarfa and the Skiddaw. But Glencarfa I was stopping every 10 minutes because it was just, there wasn't a staircase, it was just uphill. Probably the same climb, but I think I find it easier with stairs that legs can just get in a rhythm and go for a lot longer. So again, I still haven't stopped yet. I'm going to really try and get as far as I can before I have a little rest. Bit of alpine today. So basically, yeah, the staircase kind of zigzags up the hill, and there is a little plateau halfway up for a place to rest. So I'm trying to get there before I actually stop, and then it's almost like a game of two halves, but it's quite steep after that. So yeah, I've been doing good time. It's about an hour now, but I can sort of show you the zigzag so people are coming up down below me and you sort of bend round. But what a view, beautiful. Great, so I think I'm coming up to halfway Lochaber, is it? That's the halfway point where there's a bit of a flat area, and I think there's a lake there or something, but that's an ideal place for rest. And even if you wanted to camp overnight or do wild camping, that is the spot. There's some nice grassy areas, and it's starting to flatten out again now, so I've come off the sort of steep stony steps. I'm on some gravel, so yeah, managed to get there without stopping from the beginning. No water break yet. I've just been walking. I think there's something weird in my head about stairs where I have to do the stairs, you know, like I don't know if it's a thing when you're a kid where you have to go up the stairs to the second floor, or you don't really stop halfway because you can't get anywhere. So I don't know, in my head it feels like there's something I've got to keep going, whereas if it's a hill there's no bearing on that, so you can kind of stop whenever you want. So yeah, weird. I like stairs. They really got up there quite quickly actually. As you can see, we've hit some gravel now and we've flattened out. So yeah, it's been actually quite easy for me anyway. The fitness levels feel good. Just not stopped yet. I'm going to stop here at the halfway point, just have a bit of water. I'm going on empty today. It's a struggle with breakfast because I feel it actually does the opposite. It slows me down. If I can sort of alpine, get up and down quickly, you know, especially if there's a Ben Nevis inn on the way down, I could have some lunch and a beer perhaps. Back on the ascent, back on the staircases. Again, a nice little view of the Lochaber, halfway there. So here we go. Really nice to see the sun peeping over the summit. coming in now, you can hear. It's actually nice though, I'm drenched this t-shirt. Really, it's been nice and hot. So it's nice to feel the cool breeze, even though you probably can't hear me. Nice little waterfall there, midway. But yeah, coming round. There is some flatter bits here, so it's still not as relentless yet. I think it's going to get more up again. But it's been quite lovely, really. Perfect day. There's no wind. It's blue. It's great. As we say, it's quite a commercial route. Obviously, it's Nibheis, and it's a well-trodden path. But yeah. All good. Going a little bit more shaly and loose on this one up here, so we're starting to ascend a bit more. You can see the peak up ahead, and we're getting close. Nice and steep now, a bit more rougher terrain. Yeah, feeling good. View is still getting more and more. As we go. Yeah, as I was saying, it's a nice day. It's unreal, there's no wind at all. You think I'm quite exposed, and how high I am. Listen, even that, to be that high up, and to be that quiet. I know the phone picks it up a bit louder, but it's quiet as hell. It's really nice. Perfect for it, really. Yeah, as you can see, it gets a bit more shaly and off this kind of stone path. You can see it's turning now into more of the stone summit. But it's still okay, not too bad. Getting close now. Yeah, the stairs have gone. Now we're into this. But absolutely beautiful. Can't wait to get the view from the top. If it's clear like this. Ooh, but yeah, a lot more of this, steeper, more shale now, more rocks, so it's got to keep on pushing through. It's all turning grey. Definitely the most grueling part. It's just been this sort of steep slate, but it's just relentless. Every time you get round the corner there's another bit, so let's just push on. I'm close, but never say you're close, because you're always a bit further than you think. But no, I'm very close, but yeah, we are getting there. Funny if I can do a snowman. Pretty random. Woohoo! Oh, I'm actually sliding. Let's see if I can do one. Fairy. So yeah, just spoke to more of a local climber, and he said that this actually should be really snowy up here. So even now, up until even June, there'll be snow on the top of Nibheis. So he said 10 years ago you'd never have it like this. So yeah, it's really crazy. But I think we all know why, if you know what I mean. Lots more cloud cover from some kind of things that fly in the air, and it kind of makes an ozone. We don't get those frosty clear blue days anymore. I wonder why. It's like someone's trying to warm the planet up and make a global warming agenda. Who knows? Clear enough for now. see the sun in all its glory. Almost there. It's amazing, it's still not very windy. It's very exposed and it shows you how chill it is. It's quite mad. Ooh, getting there. Oof, well, this last bit's pretty grueling. Kind of keeps going on, and now we're going back to sleep. So you think you're there, and then you're just like, come on. So one more push. Well, not saying one more push because there's a few more pushes. But yeah, it's not over yet. That is 4,413 feet. I'm currently the highest guy in the UK. Show you this like shelter, I'm assuming, especially if there was a storm, you would be able to get in here. There's some prayer flags and you've got a little monkey. There's a door here. Let's open the door. There you go. There's literally a little den on top of the UK. That is Beinn Nibheis. I'm going to start to descend now. The sun's coming out. There's not really any wind, as you can hear, which is unreal. So it's been really good, really. Had some food, little sit down, little chat to a couple of people, and now it's time to head back. Dramatic view, obviously being the highest peak in the UK, it is monstrous looking over the Highlands. You get a 360 view. Can't really capture it here, but it's just mad. So yeah, obviously this is a descent, which is nice. I love descents because obviously it's a lot less stressful. People find it hard, but I don't. I really like a descent. It's nice and chill. Got beautiful views on the way back down. Well, there's the landscape of the Highlands. It's funny speaking to people going up because this is the last hill which comes out of nowhere, and it's like, oh, and everyone, you can see everyone's really tired. It's like, just do that last hill. It does actually flatten up after that. Then you get to go. Yeah, it's funny. It's like the last one. Because you keep going up, there's more. It's kind of like this one. It's actually quite hard, because you feel like the summit spot earlier. Steep, shaly incline at the end, but it's worth it when you get to the top. Down. You're going down the way I came, and it's just the usual bit shaly descent, so loose rock, obviously some slippage, but it's not too bad really. Yeah, nice, getting warm again. Had a little bit of a jump moment up there because I was sitting down obviously, but I might take it off again soon. Sun's out, I'm being blocked by the wind, so yeah, nice little descent. Kind of terrain we're dealing with, so it can be a little bit slippy, like I say, but you know, it's wear the correct boots. I see a lot of people wear just normal trainers, and for me I'd say I'd wear a little bit more of a stronger boot, just because it's quite, as you can see, rocky, sharp, ankly, you know, but yeah, it's great, absolutely awesome. Right, well I think I'm blocked from the wind. It was hard to actually talk up there, getting quite windy. But it's really hot now. I've got my jumper on from the summit, but I'm going to take it back off because we're much lower now and it's a really nice day. So we're almost there. I'm close to the pub and I think I might go for my celebratory cider because a lot of people finish and have lunch at the NEV-iss Inn. So I think I'm going to do the same, as my camper van is right there. So I had the jumper on as long as possible, but it's getting too hot. I'm almost at the bottom now. Getting some wind again, but it's beautiful, beautifully hot. Yeah, it's very hot. Can't wait to get to that pub. I'm very close, so in 20 more minutes we should be down. Less wind now. It's actually really, really hot. It's actually hotter than, obviously I left, when did I leave? 8:30 in the morning. So obviously coming back down to this lower level heat, but it's really hot. So I think we're finally getting that heat wave that everyone's been having down south in the Highlands. So I'm about 10 minutes away, but yeah, it's getting a glorious day, glorious views. But I want a cider now. I've been amping myself up for it. And we are back. Whoa, NEV-iss is done. So yeah, I worked it out as I think about 6 hours up and down. That is pretty good. I think 5 is like if you're really fit. Obviously I was filming and doing those documentaries. I was climb would be about right for me if I just went up and down. So it's good. Yeah, it's an epic climb. It's longer than you think. But yeah, 4,413. But I did stand on the pillar, so you can add 6 foot to that. So I think there's an official 4,420 feet. As high as you can get in the UK, I suppose. But a great climb, beautiful day. Yeah, 1 in 20 apparently to get sunny days like this. So I've just been having a good run with sunny climbs. So yeah, I'll do a nice vlog of it obviously. You will see the adventure. And I think it's time for cider. So yeah, thanks very much. Take it easy.